Alright. It is Thursday, May 14th, 2020 at 2:26 p.m. Alright, let's take a look quickly here at the National Hurricane Center. The National Hurricane Center has now a disturbance 1 above Cuba and below Florida, with 40% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours. An area of cloudiness and thunderstorms located over the Straits of Florida is forecast to spread northeastward during the next day or two. The environmental conditions are expected to become conducive for development, and this system is likely to become a tropical or subtropical depression or storm this weekend when it is located near or north the northwestern Bahamas. The system is forecast to move generally northeastward over the western Atlantic early next week. Regardless of development, the disturbance is expected to bring locally heavy rainfall, gusty winds to portions of southeastern Florida and the central and northwestern Bahamas over the next couple of days. The next special tropical weather outlook on the system will be issued by 3 p.m. EDT today or earlier if necessary. The formation chance through 48 hours is at medium at 40%, and the formation chance through 5 days is at high at 70%. Alright, so this is what we have. It's over Cuba and below Florida. Let's take a look at it here. Alright, here you see it. The clouds developing above Cuba, below Florida. So it could be bringing rain over here to Florida, parts of Cuba, parts of the Bahamas. Alright. Here is the outlook, pretty much looking at what's happening to the entirety of the United States. Some storms over Texas, parts of Oklahoma, heading over to Louisiana, just moving on towards the east, these storms. Alright, let's take a look at some other things. Here it says Gulf shores flying double red flags now. So be alert, everybody. Gulf shores and Mobile flying double red flags. Alright. And this is the temperatures of the Gulf right now, the area of Florida, the water temperatures, 79 degrees, 78 degrees. So all you need is 79 degrees to start building storms, or it being considered rocket fuel for storms. So that's exactly the temperature that has been reached in that area where the storms are developing right now. Alright, Florida fires. Fire danger continues for South Florida, and officials warn for the threat for more wildfires to spark and spread. And you see here a little video of them fighting fires here, for there is a drought in parts of Florida. Alright, bringing that to the awareness. Also, how quickly the disturbance north of Cuba acquires subtropical characteristics depends on the scale interaction between mesoscale convective systems, such as the one south of Key West, and the large-scale pressure falls induced by warm advection over the Bahamas. So you see here the pressure and the warm advection coming in from the Gulf, from the Atlantic. Alright, let's see here. We have the 2-day graphical weather outlook. Disturbance 1 with 40% chance of cyclone formation for 8 hours, which I talked about earlier. And here you see it above Florida, above Cuba, parts of the Caribbean there. Alright. Here do you see where it's going to be moving? It's going to be moving towards the northeast and getting into these waters here. Let's take a look quickly here at the waters where it's supposed to be moving. It's a bit cooler water. It's 71 degrees above South Carolina and North Carolina if the storm system does move there. So it may have some development, but not as much if it were over the Gulf or over parts of the Caribbean. Alright. And here's a radar of what's happening right now over Florida. These are the rains and storms happening over Florida right now. The southern part, Miami, the Keys, above Cuba, the storm, what it's bringing in. Alright. And this is what's happening over Texas. Alright, the Gulf of Texas and parts of Louisiana here. These are the storms happening there. Alright. And then this is the Storm Prediction Center for today. You see the slightly higher chance over here by Illinois, marginal chance in Oklahoma, and then the rest over Texas. Alright. Alright, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more. If anything else develops with the storms, I will make another video. But this is pretty much what's happening. It's slowly developing. It's not making too much of a ruckus. It's doing exactly what it was forecast to do. So we'll keep an eye on that. Alright guys, hit like and subscribe, and see you guys next time. God bless.